Time now is 8:13. Welcome back, everyone. Veterans might face challenges, especially when they try to move back into civilian life. So CW39 Sydney Simone found out that there are some higher education opportunities for those who have served in the military. She's joining us now live from one of two campuses of two technical learning schools that really try to help all vets out there. Sydney, tell us more about this.
Good morning, Sharon. That's right. Earlier we were at Universal Technical Institute. We switched over to MIT College of Technology, and at this campus they mostly focused on aviation technology, which you can see that going on in the background here. But after talking with several veterans, we found out that many of them did not know what they wanted to do after retiring from the military. They said it was the Montgomery GI Bill that landed them opportunities here in Houston to expand their higher education learning opportunities. Take a look.
She's up on these, opens the valves.
This is one of many veterans looking for life after the battlefield. Ruben Rios served 16 years in the military. He says once he got out, he feared having too much downtime would cause him to become stagnant. Rios decided to seek additional education in automotive and diesel technology at Universal Technical Institute. His new goal is to join a family business, working in an automotive shop.
I felt like I was lacking in the knowledge. I knew how to do general mechanics. I could tear down an engine. I could put an engine back together. But as far as technology goes, there's so much advancement.
More than one veteran says school is a key component to making a smoother transition from the military to the working class population. Darren Bruss, the president at UTI, says over the last 10 years, the school has graduated over 1,700 veterans. Most people choose to pursue a degree or certificate in automotive, repair, diesel training, and welding fields.
These career schools are an opportunity for them to build on what they trained on and learned in the military and the equipment they used, earn some certifications, and then apply that learning, that knowledge in the civilian life.
Marine Corps veteran and recent graduate from the Michigan Institute of Aviation and Technology says the GI Bill helped him map out his next move.
It really helped me to be able to try different things and find out what I really wanted to do. I was able to start off with the aviation program and found out that I really liked working on airplanes.
Both schools allow their military students to use the GI Bill as a stepping stone. Military veterans can pay for school or job training, tuition and fees, and they can even use government funds for housing, books, and supplies. The goal is to set you up for success.
Well, we offer an opportunity where you can have a high-paying skill set to where maybe after 7 months or 12 months or 24 months, they can go into the job market with a really high-paying, successful career.
Rio says education is a tool for the brain. You need knowledge on how to accomplish your goals. And he has one more tip for veterans looking for their next opportunity.
The best advice I can give to veterans is to make the decision immediately. Like, don't wait around.
And right now I am joined with John, the president here at MIAT College of Technology. Good morning, John. How are you?
Good morning. How are you today?
Good. Now kind of tell us the difference in programs in terms of what this campus has to offer in comparison to UTI.
Yeah, excellent question. So, UTI is our sister school. We all really focus on high-demand skilled trades. And while they're in the transportation industry, here at MIAT, we've kind of focused on the energy industry, and then we're also an aviation maintenance facility. We're a Part 147 aviation maintenance training school, which basically means students who come here can learn and then at the end test for their FAA certification and working on airplanes like you see behind you.
Now, really quickly, I know we were having a conversation prior to about women and just the need to get more women in this industry and get that out there. What's going on with that? Can you talk a little bit more about that, how you guys are encouraging ladies to come into this field?
Yeah, it's really something that I've been really working on over the last 12 months, and the school has as well. We always like to say skills, jobs, careers should be passion specific and not gender specific. And there's a lot of still gender stereotyping in a lot of these careers. Less than 3% of all aviation mechanics in the world are female. And that is something that the industry and schools like ours are really pushing over the last several years to change that, because females who go into these careers have tremendous opportunities once they enter the industry.
Great feedback, great information. Thank you guys so much. We'll have this on our website, CW39.com, with more information on how to learn more about these programs. Reporting live, Sydney Simone, CW39, Houston.
All right, we've seen Sydney out there all morning, welding, automotive stuff, aviation. I feel like she's going to come back here and start tuning all the news vehicles, getting those all set to go.